In the game, we try to, as much as possible, simulate what the Delta system is like. Because what the audience told us is, look, we really don't want to have a reservations bill. We don't want to simulate what we're already doing at work, because every day we're faced with the computers, and here you are telling us again to do this. By the way, one of the principles of gaming is, of course, it has to be purely voluntary. I'm sure you've heard that with some of the talks here earlier. And yes, it is voluntary, and because of that, that's how we started getting really nervous about it to see if people were really going to do it. So because of that, we tried to find what is the right type of game that we will show our audience, and it ended up being a travel adventure game. So when you click on this Play Now button, you actually get another screen where the game actually starts. You'll get an old-fashioned departure board, and in this case, it'll tell you up here that you're in Paris, because there are about 19 cities, and you can go anywhere around the 19 cities. You can start anywhere, and it'll give you a choice of where you want to go. So in this case, the player chose Amsterdam. And when you do click on Amsterdam, what happens is another window pops up, smaller window, and it's going to give you some flight details, which is pretty typical. Well, what kind of ticket do you want to buy? You want to buy economy, comfort, or business? In this case, the choice I see is economy, and it is indeed about $3,000 to go from, I'm sorry, that's $3,000 in this case. But you see, what happens is when you choose business, what will happen is your energy bars are going to go down, because the idea is it's more comfortable to, of course, fly business.